art that watches you. I always considered myself a rational person, but the discovery in my attic defied logic. It started innocently enough. A few months ago, I was sorting through old boxes when I noticed the first painting. It was a quaint landscape, nothing remarkable, but the paint was fresh, as if it had just been completed. The next night, the painting was different, showing a figure standing alone in a clearing, surrounded by trees. Intrigued, I began visiting the attic each night, documenting the changes with my phone. The scenes told a story, each night a new piece of a puzzle I couldn't resist. Night after night, the paintings grew darker, the figure in the clearing became more defined. The trees loomed ominously, their branches twisting into grotesque shapes. I became obsessed, drawn to the attic each evening, compelled to see what would unfold next. The final painting was always unfinished, leaving me on edge, my mind racing with possibilities. Then, something changed. I noticed a shadow in the background, a second figure, watching from afar. The next night, the figure moved closer, its features blurred but unmistakably human. My heart raced as I realized the story was more than just art, it was alive, evolving around me. The realization hit me like a cold wave. The story was about me. The figure in the painting wore clothes eerily similar to mine, and the clearing was no longer a distant scene. I recognized it as the park near my house, the one I walked through every evening. On the final night, the painting revealed the second figure's face. It was me, standing in a clearing, staring back from the canvas. I felt a chill run through my body as I understood the message. The story had reached its climax, and I was the protagonist in a tale I couldn't control. I stopped visiting the attic, terrified of what the next painting might show. But it didn't matter. The story had already seeped into my reality. As night fell, I felt drawn to the park, an inexplicable urge pulling me into the darkness. The air grew colder, the shadows stretched longer, and I knew the final scene was waiting for me. I stood in the clearing, heart pounding, as the darkness closed in. The story had reached its end, and in the quiet of the night, I realized I was no longer alone.